Good morning. This is Miss Timbarge, the 7th grade school counselor, and this is your first day today. We are going to have 3 day-to-days this school year. The purpose of these days are to give us information about our student profiles and where we stand academically in order to help us be successful in high school and beyond. What you see in front of you is the Indiana graduation pathways. This is something that you will need to be very familiar with in high school. Although high school may seem far away, we want to make sure that we are prepared so that when we get there, we can find better success. This sheet with the graduation pathways has 3 buckets or 3 categories. The first is credits, the second is employability skills, and the third is post-secondary ready competency skills. These are going to be the focuses of our 3 day-to-days. So today's focus is going to be on credits. We are going to talk about how you can meet this requirement and how you can make sure that you are prepared whenever high school comes around. So the objectives of this lesson, you are going to describe how many credits are earned and how many are needed in order to graduate. And you're going to be able to identify the courses that are required for the different diploma tracks. There are 3 diploma tracks. Meeting any one of those 3 will qualify you for graduation. And check that bucket off of your pathways sheet. So, high school information. High school works with credits. So what that means is that when you pass a class for 1 semester, you get 1 credit. So for example, English 9, your first semester of that, you will earn 1 credit if you pass the class. And then second semester, you will earn another credit if you pass the class, giving you 2 total credits for English for passing that in 9th grade. However, if you do not pass the class, you will not earn a credit. And you will have to retake that class as many times as necessary until you do pass it and earn that credit. There are 3 types of credits that you can earn. The first is a required credit. These are classes that must be taken by everyone, and you must pass that class in order to graduate. An elective credit, these are classes that you get to choose based on your interests. And a prerequisite credit, these are classes that you must pass before you can take the next one. So for example, you must pass ceramics if you're hoping to take advanced ceramics. Now, as I mentioned before, there are 3 types of diplomas that you can earn. The first is a Core 40 diploma. This is a diploma that is required in order to go to a 4-year college. The classes are set by the state of Indiana, and it is 40 credits. However, EVSC does require 41 credits in order to graduate. The Core 40 requirements include 4 years of English. So 4 years is 8 semesters, so 2 semesters per year. So a total of 8 credits in English. 3 years of math, making a total of 6 credits in math. Those classes include Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. You also need 3 PE credits and 1 health credit. For science, you must have 3 years of science, which is 6 credits. Those classes are biology, which is required. You can choose between chemistry, physics, or ICP. And then for your 3rd science class, you will get to choose from a list. For social studies, you are also required to get 3 years, which is 6 credits. 1 year of that is U.S. history, 1 is world history with geography, and then 1 semester of government and 1 semester of economics. And then finally, you have your electives. So these are classes that you have more choice in, including foreign language, fine arts, career and technical classes. Anything you want that interests you would fall in this category. Something I want you to keep in mind is that if you are failing those required electives and having to retake them, you're going to have fewer opportunities to sign up for those classes that you are really interested in later on. So that is why we're putting so much emphasis on making sure we're passing classes right away. Now, the second diploma type that we're going to discuss is Core 40 with academic honors. In order to get this diploma, you must meet all the requirements that I've already talked about with those Core 40 requirements, but there's some additional requirements. The first is that you need 1 more year of math. So instead of only requiring 6 credits in math, to get the academic honors diploma, you actually need 8 credits in math, so 4 years. You are also required to take a foreign language for 6 to 8 credits, which is 3 to 4 years. You will have the opportunity next year possibly to earn 2 of those credits by taking Spanish 1 as an 8th grader. You can also get 2 credits of fine arts. You must have no lit grades lower than a C, and your GPA will need to be a 3.0 or greater. So thinking about your student profile sheet that you filled out yesterday, take some time to look at that and see if you are on track for your academic honors diploma. Just something to think about. You can pause this video to look back at that student profile sheet and just see if you're on track for that. The next diploma you can earn is a Core 40 with Technical Honors Diploma. For this diploma, you would need to meet the Core 40 requirements, plus you would need to take 6 credits, which is 3 years, of technical courses. No grade lower than a C and a grade point average of 3.0 or higher are also required for this. So again, if this is the diploma pathway you're thinking, so for example, if you're wanting to be an engineer, this would be a great path for you. Please look at your data profile sheet and see if you are on the right track in order to earn that diploma. Next, I'm going to talk about some of the opportunities that you will have when you go over to North High School. These are electives that are offered at North High School. They aren't necessarily offered at all of the high schools, but these are just specific to North. North offers 4 different languages: French, German, Spanish, and Japanese. They have a lot of options for fine arts. You can pause to read through those. And then there are also some English electives that you can take. These are those CTE or engineering and technology classes. These will be those classes that you can take to earn that technical honors diploma if that interests you. These are some other electives that are offered. Pause to read. And that concludes this lesson. I want you to take some time to really look at that data profile sheet and really look at these goals that you're setting with your teacher to see if you're on the right track for where you want to be when it's time to think about enrolling for classes at the high school. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.